Starting, I have. Who has in 3, 2, 1?
Who has the Indian chief that formed trade relationships with the Jamestown settlers and taught them survivor skills?
I have Who claimed peace? Who has the Indian who claimed peace?
I have Pocahontas. Who has the father of our country, our first president, and the commander-in-chief of the Continental Army?
I have George Washington. Who is the man who wrote the Declaration of Independence and the Virginia Statute of Religious Freedom?
I have Thomas Jefferson. Who is the man who rode his horse to war the Congress and Thomas Jefferson of the coming British?
I have Jack DeWitt. Who was the Confederate general who led forces at Bull Run?
I have Stonewall Jackson. Who has the leader of the CSA Army of Northern Virginia and the leader of the Battle of Fredericksburg?
I have Robert E. Lee. Who has the slave-turned spy who earned his freedom after the Revolution?
I have James Armstead Lafayette, who has the leader of the Union Army of the Potomac and was surrendered to at Appomattox Courthouse and also burned down Richmond. I have Ulysses S. Grant. Who has the slave who tried to start a rebellion against plantation owners?
I have John Brown. Who?
No.
What?
It's not John Brown. Nat Turner.
Nat Turner. Who has the woman who led slaves to freedom on the Underground Railroad?
I have Harriet Tubman. Who has the man who shipped himself north to freedom? I have Henry Box Brown. Who has the man who was outspoken against British taxes and said, "Give me liberty or give me death"? I have Patrick Henry. Who has the man who is called for the father of our Constitution and was very skilled at compromise?
I have James Madison. Who was the man who wrote the Virginia Declaration of Rights, which granted freedom of religion and press? This document later became the Bill of Rights.
I have George Mason. Who was the man who was elected president in 1860, which led to the Southern states seceding from the Union?
I have Abraham Lincoln. Who was the man who led a mass resistance in Virginia and developed the pay-as-you-go?
I have Harry F. Byrd. Who led an attack on Harper's Ferry Armory?
I have John Brown. Who has the man that was a general during World War II and developed the Marshall Plan to aid Europe and Ukraine?
I have George C. Marshall. Who was the president during World War I who developed a plan for world peace known as the League of Nations?
I have Woodrow Wilson. Who has the woman who was the first African-American woman bank and president in the USA?
I have Maggie L. Walker. Who was the former governor of VA to appoint more blacks and women to jobs than any other governor before? I have Aileen Holton. Who was the first African-American governor in the USA? I have L. Douglas Wilder. Who is the first African-American man to win a national tennis singles championship and author and spokesman? I have Arthur Ashe. Who has the man who was
Influential.
during Brown versus the Board of Education and helped black teachers get equal pay as white teachers?
I have Oliver Wendell. Who was the leader of the Jamestown